So we are back for the final problem in chapter 7, 7-7. And we are looking at side lengths, perimeters, and area of similar polygons. So let's see what we got here. We have a pair of similar figures as given below. Note, the figures are not drawn to scale. The sides BC and DE are corresponding sides. Use the information below to find the area of figure 1 and the perimeter of figure 2. So right away I can see down here that BC, which is from here, and DE is from here, is 8. So what we're going to have is this ratio of 5 to 8. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to say my ratio is 5 to 8. And I think it's probably going to be a little bit easier if we do the perimeter first, you guys. It doesn't really matter. I do have to find the perimeter of this one right here. So they're giving me this 25, and they're asking me to find the perimeter of this figure over here. So here's what I'll do. So I'm going to look back here, and they're giving me the 5 first, and I put the 5 in the numerator, and then they gave me the 8, and I put that in the denominator. So then I'm going to come on over here, and I'm going to take this 25, and I'm going to put that in the numerator. So I'm going to put that 25 right here. And then I have to figure out what this is right here. So a couple different ways we can do this. I think it's probably easiest if we just cross multiply and do 5 times x, and that gives me a 5x. And then we're going to do 8 times 25, and that's going to give me a 200. So then x is equal to 40. So that means the perimeter of this figure here, the second one, or this one up here, is 40. Okay, now let's go ahead and take care of the area. So I'm going to erase most of this stuff here. I'm going to put my 5 over 8 here. Now, you guys recall that when we're doing an area, we're going to square our answer. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to square this fraction. So we're going to do 5 squared, which is 25. And we're going to do 8 squared, which is 64. So then I'm going to use those numbers, 25 and 64. And then we are going to use an x over here, and we're going to use a 320 over here. So this 64 represents figure number 2, and in figure number 2 they're giving me this 320. So I'm going to put 320 right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put an x right here. So let's go ahead and cross multiply. So we're going to do 64 times x, and that gives me 64x. And then we're going to do 25 times 320. So here when I cross multiply it, I don't know if I said 64 or 6x. I just realized that I wrote down 6x. So let's fix that, you guys. I'm going to change the colors here, make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. So we'll go ahead and do 64x. Okay, and then we're going to cross multiply 25 times 320, and that's going to give me 8,000. So then I'm going to do 8,000 divided by 64, and then that gives me 125. So x is equal to 125, and that's what we figured out over here. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it for chapter 7. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, good luck on your homework.